Cottage.
I'm Amy.
And this is coming off now.
We're unmasking her.
Yeah, the unveiling.
Well, it's kind of important.
Yep.
Coming into the shop, you'll need a mask.
Yep.
So,
Yep, starting tomorrow. Most people have been wearing masks into the shop anyway for the last couple weeks, but it's the law tomorrow, or
now
an
that it's
executive
official.
order starting
Well,
tomorrow.
who knows? Somebody might challenge it in court between
I
then and
know,
now.
but that usually takes weeks. So for
oh,
right
no,
now,
I bet you they'll do it. Got to have it because it's going to be in effect. Oh, gosh, I just put a mask on. Keep
Yeah.
us all safe.
yeah.
So, here we
So-
sit, no masks. No.
Yeah, but it's just the two of us in here.
Yes, and well, I'll go over here. No, we're
No.
okay. We're not
Yeah.
breathing on her, at each other. We're not coughing on each other. We're gonna get this
Yeah.
podcast done, and
Yeah,
we'll be fine.
Yep, we'll be
Besides, I know where she's been.
fine. Yeah. Yep. And Roomba's running around. That's the only
Yes. other
other person here. Or
Yes.
Thing here.
Well, yes, and so if Roomba gets stuck, well, you'll see Roomba in the back there.
Yeah.
You know, but
I told him or her to go home. I got to say her because she works hard.
okay. Oh my! If that wasn't a loaded comment.
But yeah, I told her to go home like 5 minutes ago, but she hasn't made it yet.
Well, she's busy, I guess. She's
Yeah,
just, well, I
she
just
gets
want one more spot. It's like,
Sidetracked.
one more roll.
Yeah. Yep.
Well, the whole one more roll thing would be totally appropriate here.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. So, well, we didn't come to you last week because we didn't have a finished object.
well, that and somebody was camping and,
Yeah.
you know.
Yep.
But
So-
do we have a finished object this week?
Yes, I do. Do you?
I do.
Okay.
Yes.
Good.
Go first.
Okay. Mine was I finished the sock for Sock Club.
This is cute.
This is made with Heritage Prints yarn. And it's just, I mean, I've heard of this pattern several different times. When you get to a color change, you knit one, slip one for a whole row around, and then you knit a straight round. And that comes to play the straight round when you get here where your color change is only one row. That means you can't do it for the second color change. It would get funky. So you only do it on the first one of those little skinny stripes. But it's got a partridge heel, a rounded heel turn. It's got 2x2 rib. The normal
You know, your
toe.
colors worked out well on that heel.
Yeah, I think so.
You know, that's something that, you know, it worked out really well. And we cannot guarantee the same success in every knitter. But if you kind of look where she started, because this is cuff down.
Yeah, top
Okay.
down.
She started midway through a purple, or is that the beginning of a purple?
It is the middle one.
Okay.
There's 3 purple stripes,
Okay.
and this one only has 2, so it is
All right.
on the middle of the purple stripes I started.
I only say that because some people have issues if the heel right here, you know, breaks up the color and messes with it.
Yeah.
Yours, hold up here. Yours really works nice here.
Yeah.
Okay. So, and I have partridge heel is a really nice fun heel to knit. I like that one.
Yeah.
But the other thing about this is that, okay, let's say you're really anal, like me, because I have no problem knitting a partridge heel, but I also have no problem modifying a sock pattern. I might take this and I might do an afterthought.
Oh, if you want to worry about the stripes.
Yeah,
yes.
okay, that's just because that's what I would do.
I like a heel flapping gusset because I have a very high arch, and that fits me better.
And that makes sense.
Yes.
Part of the beauty of knitting your own socks is making them fit.
Yep.
And definitely, I do not have a high arch. I do not have a high instep. I got a pretty normal foot. It's about the only thing on me that's normal. Whatever. Anyways, but I would be like freaking out because my heel would be in the wrong spot. And I would be also inclined that, let's say, okay, so say I did an afterthought heel, then I would continue this front striping pattern all the way down, which would look, I would have another purple in here before you go to this orange.
Another green and purple. Yep.
Yeah, and then I would end probably with green and purple in my toe because this would be gone. But at any rate, so what? I mean, I'm just anal that way. I would do it.
Okay.
And it's just who I am.
Now, something not in the pattern is take a close look at those corners, right? right
Oh, yeah, you
there.
don't even have a
Look
hole.
there's no holes. You know, and in other socks, I've gone and to try to get rid of the hole, I pick up in the corner.
Yeah.
And sometimes that makes a bigger hole than I had before.
Right, I agree.
So you know what I did
What'd
is
you do?
I took one stitch from the front of the sock plus the last one that I picked up and knit those two together for the first decrease here and here.
Well, now that's
So,
interesting.
Yeah, so I had to take one from the front and put it onto the back needle on each side.
But it definitely closed it up.
It is perfect.
Yeah, no, really, there's no little hole.
That's my tip of the day. And I did the same thing on a sweater, this one. I mean, there's still a little hole, but you know, it's smaller than
Yeah,
I have had in the past.
yeah, definitely.
And I think if I continue to do that, I might not need to do any duplicate stitching on the armpits either. But oh, that's my tip of the day, tip of the month.
I
love
really
that.
like these. These are fun.
And like I said, they're the heritage prints. This is going to be the sock club this month. So you get the yarn, the sock, and the other thing that I've been doing this week is I made some of these little tote bag or project bags.
My favorite project bag.
And this is vinyl on the bottom,
Mm-hmm.
cotton on the inside. So you put your sock stuff in there. You can put it on the floor or on the floor of your car when there's snowy out. Don't have to worry about it. And then it is a drawstring when you're not working on it.
Yeah. Okay.
So.
So we have to explain to the rest of the world that you and I always have a knitting project in the car. It's literally stays in the car. Could be a sock, something small, yeah. Right now I've got an Afghan, a baby blanket, that blanket. My fingering weight, moron. Why did I think a fingering blanket was a good idea, blanket? But, so yeah, I'm knitting it with 25, 26 mini skeins. And that's what's in that's my car knitting right now.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so car knitting. When do you car knit? Stoplights?
Drive through.
Drive-throughs? Oh, you wait a lot of time in drive-throughs right now. And just, yeah, you can get a row or two done in a drive-through easily. Railroad crossings.
Yeah.
You know, and out where I live, I cross the tracks regularly, and so I'm stuck by trains every so often. Sometimes I get stuck in the morning. That's bad.
My car knitting is what I take in with me at doctor's offices too.
Oh, that's a good thought.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't.
Because, you usually always have to wait at least some time there.
Yeah. So then you always got a project with you. So that's the second tip of the week, car knitting. If you don't have a project in your car, put one there.
Yeah.
You know? And it doesn't classify, it's not classified as a UFO. It's clearly a work in process. You know?
Yeah.
That's the third tip of the week. What's the difference between a UFO and a work in process?
Oh, so you mean maybe like UFO is not getting any love?
UFO, unfinished object. You know, you have that project languishing in a bag, not getting any love.
Right, right.
That's a UFO. A work in process is one that gets love.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah, there you have it. Another tip. I have UFOs. I have works in process.
Okay.
And yeah, I got a lot of UFOs, but you know, it happens. But like now, my sweater is currently a UFO, and that's only because I don't want to work on it right now.
Okay.
So, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna not work on it again. It just means right now, and I'm just putting it away because I have other deadlines.
Right.
So, yeah. So that's Joanne's UFO or
Finished.
FO finished
FO.
object. Okay, so here's
Well, I
mine.
guess they call these a whole because it's only one sock. It's a half object, not a finished object.
It's a whole.
It's a whole. Haven't you heard that before? Yeah, it's a whole.
Oh
'cause it's
boy,
a
we're
half
full of
object.
important stuff this week.
Yeah.
I love it. Oh golly. Okay, here's mine. I'm saving the bees. I blacked it yesterday. And so here's my little bee stitch. They're upside down. I got it. That's the downside of this pattern. The bees are upside down, so now I'll turn it around. See, there's a bee. Aren't they cute? And so this whole white section is the field of bees. And here are their honeycombs.
That is so pretty.
I just think this is gorgeous.
I love that bee stitch.
I do too. And it took me a little bit to figure it out, I have to admit. But it was more of a, okay, that doesn't look right. reread it. What is, so yeah. So it starts out, we got a little blue on the end, we got some stripes, we got some honeycombs, we got bees, we got some more stripes, and the end. Okay?
Very nice.
This long, skinny, asymmetric triangle is my literally favorite shawl to wear, because you take this one, and this is a Stephen West trick, by the way. You take this and you scunch, scunch, scunch. So see, you're all scunched, right? I found the point of my triangle, around I go. Here I am. Take my bees and wrap them on top, get this underneath, boom, done. And then this you can wear long. This one's pretty long, so I might just tuck it, have one off the back. Ta-da, done.
There you go.
So I will be wearing my bees. I love these bees.
Good.
So maybe it's because the very wearable colors. I don't know.
Yep.
But yeah. So finished object for the day.
Beautiful.
Yeah. And it's really soft. This is a
Yeah.
This is a BFL.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And I mean, I just love the halo. This one is cashmere in the middle, smooshy with cashmere. And there, I mean, there's a huge difference in softness in the cashmere, but whatever. The
Does
BFL,
this one have silk in the BFL?
yeah,
Because it has a shine, so you can see the silk.
right. And in the this one, does not. This is just cashmere,
Right.
MCN, and this is an BFL silk. So yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so that's my info for the day.
Okay.
Which we're
Works
gonna-
in progress. I am working mostly on this.
She's gonna finish it tomorrow.
I
By tomorrow.
didn't do anything last night or today yet.
maybe
but
not.
I will tonight and probably
No cards
most of the
tonight?
Oh yeah, I will, but that's done by 9.
Oh. Okay.
So yeah, so here we go. I'll back up a little. What's the front? That's the front.
so pretty.
Here it is.
She's gonna finish it down to one sleeve.
Yep. And I got the widest part of the sleeve done. It did have a little extra wide, I think, sleeves. So you'll notice right here I decreased kind of fast the first 10 times. And now from here I continue with this gradual all the way down to the cuff. It worked out really well on this.
You've tried it on.
I tried it on, and
Okay.
the sleeve was exactly right at where when I got down to the 52 stitches. I was supposed to get down. And like I said, I did that little trick with the underarm. You got a little teeny tiny hole, but compared to a lot of other sweaters I did, that's hardly noticeable. So yeah, I've been having a lot of fun with this. Love the yarn, the Davila by Plymouth. I like the pattern, the soundtrack by Marie Green. It's been really fun to work. Oh, and then I think I showed the bind off already.
I don't know. You've been talking about it a lot.
I did a 2-stitch I-cord bind off. So it gives me a nice little edge there. Yeah, I really like that.
Cool.
So that's what it's been taking up most of my time. A few other things, like, I knit a row or two on my scrappy blanket in the mornings. And one thing, I'm dyeing yarn, you know that, I've been telling you that. But I put some little teeny tiny minis in the batches. And then when it's all done, I take those minis and I make the granny square for the Battenberg blanket. And then I wrap white yarn around it and soak it in soapy water to make sure it doesn't run. So I'm
just
testing it,
ingenious.
and I got my granny square for the blanket. So I've been making a few of those too.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
I'm going to cast on today. Today's cast on day. Now that this is off.
Okay.
So yeah, that's why I wound up that yarn.
Okay.
I'm going to cast on, it's called Summer Dunes, and it's a long kind of rectangular wrap. And so I'm going to cast on Summer Dunes, and then I'm going to cast on a sweater.
Okay.
But something lighter weight, fallish, but not heavy winter. So I mean, really, I need a DK weight yarn. I need just under 1,300 yards for this pattern. It's called Sun Rose by Laura Ayler.
Oh, okay.
And it's just a nice pullover, 3/4 length sleeve, little lacy details at the end of the arm and at the bottom hem. But I've not tried that seamless shoulder construction. Oh, what's it called? Oh, shoot, it's in the pattern. But anyways, So it's a new kind of, it's not a raglan. It's a new kind of seamless construction that I'm going to try.
Hoy's
Susie
got
Miller,
some
is
cool.
it that? No, I don't remember the name. But at any rate, I'll have that to show you next time.
Okay.
Because I'm going to cast that on. I think I'm going to go home and cast on the sweater. I'm in the mood to find yarn for the sweater.
Okay.
And I've got options. I've got some,
Oh, you're gonna go stash diving for
Yeah.
your yarn? That's fun. You'll be lost in there for hours.
I know.
Stash diving.
I know. I'm going to find
Yeah.
that, and I'm going to find my fabric that I stashed for this little fall quilt.
Okay.
So I'm going to be cramming around in the basement as soon as I get home.
Okay.
So yeah, I could use this turquoise that is Kopasi in the DK weight.
Right. Yep. That's beautiful.
Yeah, and I have enough of that, I think. If not, you got one skein left. I could always come back and get the last skein.
Okay.
I could use that, and then that makes it more fall-ish as opposed to, but it's this turquoisey color, and I was trying to think, what would I wear that with? And I think it would be fine with jeans, like black jeans maybe. But yeah, I don't know.
Oh, Roomba's battery wore.
Poor Roomba.
She's been working so hard. She ran
Yeah.
out of juice. Oh.
Poor Roomba. But at any
But
rate.
oh, I love that Roomba's talking about her. You know, it just was, excuse me, looking a little shabby in here today because she was out of commission for 2 nights, and she had got some yarn wound around her, and I put her in the vault, not on her charger, and so yeah, it really makes a difference when you come in and it's all freshly vacuumed for you in the morning. So yeah, so that's why I ran her in the afternoon, just so freshen things up.
I wonder how she would do, like in a house with like going from room to room.
Well, she goes into the vault, into the bathroom. She goes all over here. And they have a thing to sense when you're at the staircase because,
You mean to go down?
yeah, so they don't go down.
Good, because I don't want her to go down.
Yeah. And that's what happens when she gets stuck on the magazine rack. She thinks she's on a stair. And then she sends a message to my phone that says, Roomba's on a cliff. Yeah. Now my brother-in-law, he sent his down the stairs. He had a mat in front of his door,
Okay.
which is where the basement stairs go down too. And Roomba pushed the mat and then got up on top of the mat and started going. And then, you know, was over the stairs. So boom, down she went.
Oh, goodness sakes. Poor Roomba.
Yeah. But it still worked after that. It
Oh,
didn't break
my.
it.
Wow.
Yeah. So that was good.
My husband wanted one, believe it or not.
Oh, yeah?
And I just said, what for? What for?
Yeah.
I think it's a great toy now that I'm watching yours.
Oh, yeah.
great
It's
toy.
nice.
You know?
I mean, you can get really fancy ones too, like that empty themselves. And,
Oh, I don't need that.
And all different stuff. And ones you can grid out how you want it to vacuum. And, you know, there's people out there that want it in straight lines and in this direction. You can map that all out.
No, thank
But I'm not going to pay $700 for that kind of vacuum.
you. No.
No, this one was just fine.
So yeah, I'm going to get my quilt fabrics all organized for this little pumpkin wall hanging. And then I'm going to find yarn for that sweater. Oh, what's the stuff? It's also a Scassell or a product. Knit. We used it. It was Frog Tree Petaboo, and then they bought it.
Sueno.
Sueno, that's it.
Yeah. That's nice yarn too.
And I was thinking, well, I've got that at home in like a barn red, and I have it in a creamy colored. And I thought, well, I could do the barn red. I think that would be kind of fun for fall.
Very.
So I could use that. And then I have a gold. Well, actually, no, it's like the gold in here. Kind of a yellow. Oh, yeah, this yellowish color. I have some of that in stash. In, that filatura something or other, whatever.
Okay.
That's I've had forever. I have literally like 1,300 yards of it in my stash, which would be the perfect quantity for this sweater.
There you go.
And I'm thinking I might, Zara it's called.
Oh, I've
Zara.
never had that one.
Yeah, well, it actually was at the old shop. That's where I bought it.
Yeah, yeah.
And I have enough to do this particular pattern because the yardage it's like it comes in 50-gram balls, and I have 9 of them. And I thought, well, that could be kind of nice for fall coming up. And so yeah, and then I got some blue doxy that Laurel's DK.
Oh, okay.
I got some of that in a gold speckle. That I know isn't stashed, but I got 1,600 yards of that. So there is this part of me that, well, if I got 1,600 and I only need 1,200 for this sweater, why would I break up that quantity?
Save it for a
1,600 yard sweater,
bigger sweater, yeah.
And
plus you got that Brew City Sport you bought yesterday.
yeah,
That's probably not 1,300 though.
well,
It's probably
it's 900.
Yeah.
325 is 975.
Okay.
So, but I didn't want that one to be a sweater anyways.
Okay.
I want that to be a wrap of some sort.
Okay.
I don't know what it's going to be yet, but yeah. So I don't know. I'm going to find some yarn for that.
Okay.
I know I got DK stashed in other places, so we'll see what I come up with. No,
Okay.
but
All right.
yeah. So it's cast on weekend. I'm just so looking forward to that peace and quiet of casting on, and I'm going to do multiple things.
Good.
Get them on the needles.
Sounds fun.
So
I will be finishing. It's my finishing weekend. So I started this on July 2nd, and I wanted it to take 1 month. So that means August 1st I should be finishing it.
you're going to make that.
Yep. I'm trying. Yeah, I don't think I have anything I have to do tomorrow besides work, and I can knit while I'm working on Saturdays.
Okay.
So
I think you should all rush in here.
So I
give
can't.
her something so she can't knit on Saturday. By the
Yeah.
time you see this, she's going to be done with
Yeah,
it.
I'm
So,
not going to probably have this up until later on Saturday because for some reason my iCloud's not uploading. So I'm going to have
That's
to.
just weird.
Yeah, but I'm going to do this all at home. I'll upload this, and it goes faster at home.
Cool.
I love having a new computer at home.
Well, that's good. Yeah.
So,
Pretty quiet week.
yeah. Yep. And now this new mask mandate's going in. I think things will get a little quieter again.
I think you're right. I think the mask mandate just reminds people to stay out of crowds.
Yeah.
You know? Oh, crap, I got to go out in public. Oh, I got to wear that stupid mask. Oh, forget it, I'll stay home.
Yeah. So, we'll see.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what happens, like, in places like, a restaurant or like my husband is playing golf tonight. He golfs every Friday night, so I wonder how many masks you'll see in the bar there.
Yeah.
I don't know.
There's an exception for eating and drinking, but how far does that go? Is it while you're actually physically eating and drinking, or can it be while you're waiting for your food?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know how far that goes.
Could be very interesting to see how this all works.
Yeah, I don't think the police are gonna
No,
be
they're not.
enforcing it
I
too
don't think
strict.
so either. I don't think so either.
So, but they said it is a $250 fine to the store owners if they don't enforce it. So if I tell people they don't have to wear a mask, I could get a $250 fine.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Well, that's pretty serious.
Yeah.
You know what I did this morning?
What'd you do?
I took my granddaughter to the salon for the first time.
Oh.
Oh my gosh, did we have fun?
I bet.
We went to the salon. Then we went to Johnson's Bakery.
Oh yeah, I
And
used
we
to
had coffee and donuts.
That's where I always took Lexi when she was little.
Yep. And then we went to Bookworm Gardens for the Fairy Folk Festival.
Oh.
Yeah, so that's why it took me so long to get here. And then we went out for lunch.
Very nice. Where'd you go for lunch?
Parker John's
Okay.
down on the river.
Okay.
It's so funny. She says, "Well, Grandma, we could go there. They have nice salads, and you should have a salad."
Oh, you should have a salad.
This is a kid. Okay, I have never seen a kid devour vegetables the way this kid is. I swear, when this kid grows up and is able to make her own food choices, she's going to be vegetarian.
Probably.
She is not a meat eater. It is so funny. And, yeah. But, they have nice salads, Grandma. I think it's because she knows that I do go out and I'll order a salad.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
but it was so funny.
Yeah.
We should go there, Grandma. You can have a nice salad.
Oh,
But we had a blast.
Good.
And she and Bookworm Gardens really did a nice job with the Fairy Folk Festival. And you go in, but because of COVID, you got to follow a certain path around all the gardens, which is fine. Keeps traffic, actually keeps traffic flowing.
Right.
Much better. So it's like, let's just do that all the time because it works.
Yeah.
And then the other thing, and it's a very popular place. We have gone to the Fairy Folk Festival a couple of years now. And normally it's held on a Saturday afternoon, and oh my gosh, it's just jam-packed in there. Well, obviously, under these circumstances, you don't want it jam-packed.
Right.
So we had to schedule an appointment to go in. You schedule your time, and then it wasn't crowded. It was amazing.
Good. Did you do that online, you schedule?
Yeah, you just go to bookwormgardens.org and, you can schedule your time to go in, and you just do that, and it's so slick. And, I hope they do the same thing when they do their Halloween thing, because they decorate the gardens absolutely
that's a big
phenomenally for Halloween, and I hope, but when we go, it's jam-packed no matter, and they do it multiple weekends in a row.
Yeah.
But it's just crazy busy. And, I have to admit, they did a fine job decorating the gardens. They did a fine job making sure that there was plenty of hand sanitizer around. Oh, excuse me. I was tired. But, I was totally impressed with it.
Good.
And, Cora and I love going there anyways. I'll be honest, many years ago when it was just an idea and they were doing initial fundraising, I thought, well, that just doesn't make a whole lot of sense. That's kind of a dumb idea, blah, blah, blah. And I really thought it was stupid, But I have to tell you, they have done a phenomenal job with it. And it's like one of my favorite places in town to go. So it's just lovely. And they do such a nice job. And we enjoy walking around there. So I hope to God my granddaughter never grows out of going there.
Good.
It's just fun. So, she made a wand today. She made a little, like a fairy garden. And we counted gnomes. They had 27 gnomes hidden throughout the garden.
Oh, okay.
And we didn't find all 27 of them, but we sure had fun looking. And, it was very nice.
Very good.
I'm
Nice.
tired now. That's why I think I want to go home. This afternoon now, I'll get home. I want to go find my stuff for my upcoming projects and just veg.
Yeah,
I mean,
relax.
Ron's going to go play golf anyway, so what the heck? I am just, Cora's got to go by her mom tonight. So,
so it'll be a quiet house
yeah,
this weekend.
yeah, it'll be,
Good.
So I'm looking forward to the quiet. It's funny. I just, I want to stay home. I don't really have any desire to go anywhere. And Ron said to me last night, he says, well, what do you want to do this weekend? Nothing.
Yeah.
I don't really care to go anywhere. Well, maybe we could go out somewhere. And I go, what? No, I don't want to go out, He said, because there's a friend of ours whose kid is having a graduation party. No. As much as I don't mind, I love seeing people, but no.
Yeah, with the numbers going up, you don't want to go to big crowds.
No.
My friend's daughter got married last weekend. They just had a quiet little party in the backyard and took pictures, just the two immediate families, and that was that. And I think that's more of what people have to do now. So,
Well,
put it on Facebook to share it with your friends.
Yeah. Yeah, I just, yeah, he just seems to think he's got this need to go somewhere, and I just, quite frankly, no.
No.
So I don't know how I'm going to convince him of that. I think, you know, well, it'll be nice out. We can enjoy the deck and just kind of veg,
Yeah.
you know? I don't know.
Yep.
But at any rate, so I have no intention of going anywhere this weekend.
Okay.
And the more you know, and I'm really, yeah, I like this homebody stuff.
Mhm.
Oh, well.
Yeah. I get enough entertainment coming here, and then I play cards, but it's the same core group of people all the time, and they don't go anywhere else. I only come here, so we're pretty small group.
Yeah.
You know, there's just 5 of us.
Well, I think, yeah, this is probably I go here in the grocery store.
Yeah.
That's about it. And I'm okay with it. Well, that and I play golf on Wednesdays. But, you know, beyond that, I don't go anywhere.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that. It's fine. Well, that was the other thing. He said, well, maybe we could go play golf together. Okay, that I think I could be persuaded to do.
Yeah.
I could go play golf with him because I do enjoy playing golf with him.
Yeah, and that's all outdoors.
Yeah.
Is the weather supposed to be good this weekend? Oh, that would be gorgeous then.
Yeah. So we'll see. Maybe we'll do that. But, yeah. Feel weird sitting here watching you knit.
And you're not knitting.
Well, I don't know. I got a cast on.
Yeah.
You know, I have the yarn and the needles along to cast on the wrap.
Okay.
Except I don't feel like casting on 350 stitches right now using long tail.
Yeah.
But I did start thinking about that. I am gonna, I think I'm gonna cast it on to a size 5 needle. But I'm actually gonna knit it with the 4.
Oh, okay.
That'll give me,
Yeah.
because I think the long tail doesn't really, it's not tight. And I like the long tail edge. But I betcha, what's the one that looks more like the chain stitch on the bottom?
Cable cast on.
Cable?
Oh, no. The crochet hook one. Not the Chinese waitress, but the other crochet
So
hook.
which one do you think matches the standard bind off? Well, actually, no. I'm going to do the knit one, slip it back, knit 2 together, you know, through the back loop one. I think it's called Icelandic.
Okay.
That's what I'm going to use for my bind off. So if I did that, I want a cast on that matches it.
In technique, a cable cast on.
This
would
is what I
match
want
it.
it to look like. This is my bind off. That's the bind off I'm going to use.
Yeah.
So what cast on matches that?
It's the one that, it's just like the provisional cast on
The crochet hook.
with the crochet hook. Yeah, but you don't use a different yarn. You use your real yarn.
I think maybe I'll do that.
Then you don't have to have 2 strands going.
Yeah, I'm thinking that's what I'll do.
Yeah, for 300, that'd be a good idea.
I can crochet hook for 300. Well, and I'll put a marker every 50 just because.
Yeah, I usually do that too when I get that big a
Yeah,
cast
but
on.
this way that edge will mirror this. Because this is that bind off.
Yeah.
And I love the way this has got so much play on it. And I think that cast on will have just as much wiggle room.
Yeah.
The other thing I thought about was maybe doing an I-cord cast on. And then
Not 300 stitches, you'd go nuts. I was doing it back there with fingering weight because I want to make a hat and do an I-cord. And I only got this far and I was like, this is going to take forever.
okay, never mind then.
Yeah.
Because I-cord bind off would be nice on the edge of a shawl.
Yeah.
On the edges
But
of this.
now my favorite is that Chinese waitress cast on and 2-stitch I-cord bind off. They're almost the same. Like this 2-stitch has like 4 yarns or 2 full loops, whereas the Chinese waitress on the other end has 1.5 loops or 3 yarns.
Okay.
But it's close enough. People aren't really going to notice the difference.
But then if I did it on a 5, that should keep it loose enough.
Yeah, keep it stretchy enough like this is.
Yeah, because I am going to knit
and
it on a 4.
Always use a crochet hook that is just slightly bigger than your knitting needle. Never go smaller.
Well, then it helps to know your metric equivalents.
You can just hold them up and look.
well, I know you can hold them up and look, but
Yeah.
you know, the anal person in me, if I'm using a 4mm needle,
Does
I
it
want
say?
a 4mm crochet hook.
It says on there, like this is a H, which is 5mm, which that would be a size 8. This is the same as a size 8. So if you used a F or a G, you should be fine.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But yeah, you always want it just a little bit bigger.
I never even thought about that, to be
Yeah.
honest.
Because, I mean, it could be tighter if you used a smaller crochet hook. It's the loops you're pulling up are going to be little.
I guess. Yeah.
So, yeah.
Wealth of information as usual.
We're full of...
Okay.
Oh. Today.
Oh, well.
Okay.
Here we are, 35 minutes of foolishness in.
Yep. Okay. Have a good week.
Yes, it was nice chatting. See you soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye.